doggy, it is a hot one, a scorcher. I'm not even sure how hot it is, but it's just beaming. It's hot. It seems like everybody's getting the heat waves now, and we are getting the same here in Zone 6B. Yeah, what happened to those guys? Look at there. Just fell over. I don't see the stake anymore either. Well, that's weird. Do you all see the green stake? I don't. Huh. Well, that would explain why those fell over. I'm not sure what happened. There's some fruit on them, so I'll get those hung back up. That's so weird. But yeah, it's a scorcher. It's a scorcher today. And oh, y'all, Rita is hanging in there. Obviously watering is an issue. Look at that. She's just, she's still green here, which is a good sign. That means I still have roots. How am I going to cut all of this off when I put her in the ground? But for now, I just have to do better. It's just so hot. It's so hot. It's almost like you have to water 2 and 3 times a day, especially if you have plants in the containers. What I didn't expect was for these peas to look as good as they do in the heat. It's in the 90s. The nights are really cool though. Look at how good they're looking. The peas, this is my fall garden here, right here. Okay, and I got an eggplant right there. I don't know what he's going to turn out to be like. Tiny Tim tomato right here. The Tiny Tim tomato has fruit on it, which is kind of cool to see. Look at those little guys. And by tiny, I mean tiny. Look at my fingernail compared to the fruit. Look at that. A little bitty thing. Plenty of blooms on them, but it's just so hot. I wonder if that's another eggplant. I'm going to take that out. It's just been that puny since I put it in there. But, the citrus are alive. That's all I care about at this point. There are fruits on the calamundan, but they've been that same size since I got them. So I'm not sure if they're going to really get any bigger. I just don't know. I still have a watermelon back there. Don't know if y'all could see it right there. It's peeping. I really needed to move that a long time ago. I just didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a spider sack right here. Maybe you all know. Tell me a difference. It's not a fruit. That is a spider sack full of spiders, I do believe. But if y'all know any different, let me know. It might be praying mantis. Not sure. But yeah, he's hanging out there. Okay. And my sweet potato vines are doing wonderful. As you can see, they are everywhere. Everywhere. Look at there. Look at that pretty bloom. And there are more blooms. See that? Yep. So, this lovely vine, you can really tell a sweet potato right there. If you know what slips look like, that's exactly what your leaves look like fresh off the slip. So I know this is a sweet potato vine. I'm very, very certain. It's not morning glories. These are our sweet potatoes. Let's see. I have more beans to harvest. I'm letting all of them go to seed now. So we see some seed pods drying up here and there. There's a few more. I have a video on how I harvested the asparagus beans and saved the bean as seed. So that's really cool. My Kentucky pole beans are coming back. I haven't done a thing since they died out. Well, I thought they were dead, But look, all that new growth over there. So I thought, I mean, there are buds and there are fruits already. Look, I got some I didn't even notice. I'm not gonna get over there right now, but if y'all can see, there are some pods. Look right in here, right in this area. Look at there. So that's kind of cool. Got a tomato that looks really good right here that needs to be harvested. This plant is huge, tons of new growth, but it's, you know, it looks green, but there's only one more fruit on it. After that sucker, if it gets good and big, I'll pull it off, and then I'm gonna pull that plant out. I think these were the yellow pear tomatoes that decided to grow now. They didn't produce all summer, but now they're growing. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of volunteer plants this year or next year, because there are several tomatoes falling off because I haven't had a chance to get out here in a while. And so sugar baby watermelon looking good. Bumblebees still busy at work. Look at that guy. Yeah, boy, doing his thing. Yep. Watermelon back there up against the fence. It is getting bigger. That's a good sign. I'm like pouring sweat right now. My seedlings for the fall, y'all, you know, unfortunately everything is dried up. This is what happens, except that one over there. That's the cauliflower. I guess because it's more in the shade. But everything's dried up. I'm gonna have to start over. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you get a heat wave. And then I haven't been in the garden very much. I've been trying to put out some videos, just running by to check things out, but I haven't really been able to work in the garden, especially this weekend, because I was teaching class. Look at little buddy. Little buddy, I came out Saturday morning at 6:45 a.m. and it was still pretty dark, but I saw that he looked like this all over, and I almost started crying. I can't believe I let him dry up like that. This heat wave has been serious, and I mean, look at that, just. And then I gave him a little water. I mean, I pretty much soaked him, and out comes the leaves are looking like this now, and still pushing out new growth. So I'm so excited to see that. I'm so excited to see that, because I thought he was a goner. I really did. I almost lost my mind out here by myself in the dark trying to water. This is a big sweet potato vine here, and I did put in the soil, but you know, it takes about 3 months for tubers to develop. So I'm probably not going to get any when I get ready to harvest, because I'm going to harvest next month. And so yeah, but there's Mr. Ellis, the white Marseille fig. He's looking okay. Here's Mr. Fred, and he's starting to look droopy too. Look at that. And I see a lot of cobwebs in there. I don't know if y'all could tell, but you know, the spiders are out. The spiders are definitely out. I'm pretty sure that's my sweet potato vine going up the fence there. I know that this morning when I came out, the morning glories were bloomed. They were blue, and they're coming from my neighbor's fence. But I'm pretty sure that's a sweet potato vine crawling up that tomato cage there. I mean, piping hot. Zinnias are looking great. Got some tomatoes still producing in here. Still producing. Still producing. Look at how big and beautiful this bush is. And tomato plants are really a vine. I really didn't understand. Oh, there's one back there that's ripened. One in there that's ripened I didn't know about. But they really are. They really are vines. I want you to look at this one. My cookie melons are still alive, but they're pretty much dying off. And again, the plants are in a container, so I haven't been out here watering very much. But look at how the tomatoes plants are stretching out here. They are really vining out. Do y'all see that? It's gorgeous. I didn't really realize that tomato plants were actually vines, because we're always, every time we see a tomato plant, I've got to get out of the sun. We always see it in a pot or in the ground, staked to something, you know. So yeah, they're actually vining plants, but we just train them vertically so we can manage them and keep some space, you know, or have space, more space in the garden. Oh, look at that. That looked like it tried to ripen that small. Hold on, see if I can get it. Can't find it. There he is. Look at that. Now I know they're supposed to get bigger than that. I mean, that's probably literally the size of my thumbnail. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Just thought I'd give y'all a quick garden tour. I'm gonna let y'all see how sweaty I am. This is amazing. Hold on. Hopefully y'all can see. Look at that. Sweat dripping down my face. I love y'all. Bye.